watch more Star Trek?
Hey everybody, we're back. It's Dr. Trek and Cadet Alice.
And let's actually the theme. There's gonna be a little surprise. Ta-da! We're talking about.
What are we talking about? Prodigy?
Yes!
Whoa, I almost. Okay. I know you're excited. Why are you excited? Because look, everybody. Somebody's got a Cadet Alice shirt. Yay! Which we have in our TeePublic store. And somebody's got their Murf.
Oh, I missed you so much.
I know.
Bonk.
I know. I missed you too because, wow, we saw another new Prodigy episode. You know what? There was something that Star Trek fans know about, but it was new to you. The Borg. What did you think about the Borg?
A little scary and also kind of cool.
Kind of cool. Now, wait a minute. A little scary. We were watching the show and you were like, oh no, don't tell me what happens or tell me what happens later. They were pretty scary, weren't they?
Yeah.
But then they were turned off. That was weird.
Like, how did they just bing bong?
Well, here's some old Star Trek for you. Already happened. The real Janeway at the end of her show Voyager, they put basically a viral infection. They put some gobbledygook thing into the whole Borg, and a big chunk of the Borg were turned off, basically put to sleep. And that's a cube like our kids, the Protostar kids, found. They found a big cube turned off. And it's very scary when you see all those drones in their little alcoves and you go, they're going to come out. But what happened? At first, when they first got there, they could walk around and nobody bothered them, right? But let's back up a second. The Borg are kind of amazing. And this show was called Let Sleeping Borg Lie. Do you know where that comes from?
The Borg.
Yeah, but that title, there's an old phrase called Let Sleeping Dogs Lie. It means like if you've got a dog, if you have a dog that's asleep and it's a strange dog, don't wake it up because he'll get up and bark around and maybe chase you. So just walk on by that sleeping dog. So so that part about Let Sleeping Borg Lie is like let sleeping dogs lie. It's an old phrase. Like don't wake that dog up, it'll be barking and might chase you. So just let it sit there and sleep. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not even how the show started. What happened at the beginning? Who did we see? Who was on the real Janeway ship?
It was the Diviner.
Yeah. So last time we watched the last episode, we were wondering if he's lying to them and faking them out, or if he really didn't have his memory. And what did we learn?
He didn't have his memory.
He didn't. But he's slowly getting it back, it looks like. And wow, we got to see Dr. Noam, who's the Tellarite doctor, and they're all talking about what to do. They just know that they're going to chase the kids. They know that they went to that relay station that's not there anymore. The little short denobulin guy.
So let's go to the end because that was really interesting.
Okay. What? How do you mean the end?
The very end where he got.
Oh, the Diviner got his memory back?
Yeah, you know how he was asleep, but then the board was turning around, and then he was like,
what did you think?
I thought he doesn't know where he is, and now he's confused.
He's confused, but that means now that he does know what he knows. And maybe, do you think he's going to try to trick them?
Yes.
Maybe trick them into taking him back to get Gwen and get the ship?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, you know what? At the very beginning of the show, talk about the Diviner, it was a little confusing, wasn't it? Because it started off with the Diviner and Gwen talking, and he's telling her why I'm from the future. The Federation ruined our planet. I'm going to stop them I'm going to sabotage everything of the Federation and Starfleet with the virus this weapon I'm putting on your ship, on this ship. But that was confusing, right? Because what happened?
Yeah, because when she was talking to while she was talking to Gwen, then like she was like, "What did you put on the ship?"
Yeah, but then what happened? We saw
two Jims.
Two Gwens. One's
I
Gwen's.
just said Jim. Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah, but was confusing. We saw what? Two?
Yeah, two Gwens.
Two Gwens. So did you figure out what was happening?
Yeah.
The real kids were watching a recording, a hologram, right?
Yeah, because they were in the little time travel.
Mm-hmm.
But they couldn't hear them because they were holograms.
Yeah. Well, they could hear it. I guess they took Gwen's memory when she got it. She made a recording of it. And Zero was scared that he was going to let the maddening part happen all over again. So he had to like stop the program.
He was like, "Stop!"
Yeah, and he kind of felt bad about it, didn't he?
Yeah, he was like, "I cannot let this happen again.
Mm-hmm.
There's not going to happen to Gwen again."
But the important thing is, what Jankum and Rock and everybody figured out that there's what do they know now? Know they have on the ship somewhere?
Huh?
There's a weapon on the ship, right?
And like there was one part where like Jankum was like, "There's a weapon on the ship."
You laughed when he said that.
I was like, yeah, and they were like, "We need to find where this thing is."
So what happened?
Gwen,
well, they looked everywhere first, right?
Gwen found this little code in her little badge or weapon or whatever that thing is, turned into a secret key, and then they found it.
And they found it.
And I thought that was kind of like an eyeball. It looks like an eyeball.
Yeah. Oh, that the floaty super weapon thing, the living construct that kind of like is like an AI, artificial intelligence. Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone.
What are you doing?
Goodbye.
It's not that scary. We saw the ending. So, wow. I mean, so they're stuck with this thing. They know it's bad. They know it's destructive, and they can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
So they're kind of stuck. What did they decide they're going to do? Oh, and the whole reason they went to the Borg was maybe to find out how to deal with it. But then they went through all of that. For nothing.
Wow.
Right. The Borg just...
And they got captured for nothing.
And then they got away. But what's weird is the guy, the ones that they got Jankum and they got Dal and Rock. The old Borg would have just assimilated them, right? They would have gone, "You haven't seen this," because it is scary. But the old Borg would have just gone and stuck their tubes in your neck and put their nanoprobes in your body and made you a white drone like all those other drained of color from any species, didn't matter. But those Borg didn't do that because I think they were still kind of out of it. I think what Janeway did to them years ago and made them all be dormant, kind of asleep, I think they forgot how to assimilate. I think they forgot how to assimilate people. So good thing, or else our heroes would have been like long gone.
Then it would be like the end of the episodes.
Yeah, and that's not going to happen. But who saved them?
Zero.
Well, Zero did, but who was in there with them? Gwen came in again.
Yeah, God.
Okay, so what did you think of this? Was this a good episode?
Yeah.
I know it was exciting because you were all like this when it was in the scary Borg parts, wasn't it?
I was like,
oh. Yeah. Well, but they got away. They just know.
Hooray!
They just know that they can't just walk up and say hello to any Federation or Starfleet ship now. But what's happening? Janeway, the real Janeway, is chasing them with her ship.
Why?
So they can't even they want to talk to them, but they can't. That's horrible. They want to say, "Hey, Federation people, we're here. Hey, real Janeway, we're here." But they know they can't because they'll infect them and do exactly what the Diviner wanted to have happen.
Wait. Is the real Janeway on a Federation ship?
Mm-hmm. With that crew. She has a Tellarite doctor and the Andorian first officer and the Trill navigator. Essentia.
But do But
They don't know. They don't know the danger. They think there's somebody has captured the protostar, done something with Chakotay, and they're chasing them to find out what it is. And they have no idea that if they actually find them, that they'll be in danger, which is exactly what? It's exactly what the diviner wants to happen.
But now that we know that I think I know why he was so surprised at the end. Because he was like, I'm on a Federation ship.
Well, I think I remember he's kind of been out of it. I think it just came to him all at once. So who was your favorite character this episode? Or what was your favorite moment?
When they escaped the dork. That was my favorite moment.
They escaped the Borg?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think getting away from the Borg anytime is a good moment.
And also, this one again is Gwyn, because how did she just go like, anyone can defeat anything?
I know. Well, Janeway was telling her what not to. She wanted to get out there and fight once or twice. Hey, and she did fight. That's the thing about the Borg. They're supposed to be so big and tough and powerful and scary. But you know what? If you could turn them all off together like they did in the end, that's the secret. That's what years ago Data did the same thing to the Borg. The first time they really got dangerous. Back years ago on an old Star Trek. And here it happened again because they're all linked into the same brain. If that's the thing with the Borg, but you know what Gwyn showed, and even like Jankum got in there with his flamethrower. If you can do physical stuff with the Borg, they're not invincible.
Yeah, you can just like slash them right off the side. They think that. Oh, whoopsie daisy.
You liked.
Yeah, I was like, go girl.
When what happened? Rock like knocked that one off the side.
She was like, bing bong. She went like this.
Okay.
Oh, she went like this. No, I need to go this side. She went like that. Bonk.
Okay.
Bonk, bonk.
Okay. So Gwyn again. There, Veronica Lake. Hey, I can't wait to see what happens in the next episode. We've got so many questions. And what is happening with Murf?
I have a Murf stick. Oh!
Your Murf
stick.
stick.
Must call 911 immediately. Call 911.
Well, just don't let it be Starfleet or we'll infect your vessel. Okay. Hey, everybody. I think we'll see you next time.
And remember.
Oh, yes. Cadet Alice.
Shirts.
Sure. Okay. Bye, everybody. Trek well.
Bye.